Hi everyone, it's Natalie from Not Christmas Autism Girl. Welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a while since I've done a video today, and today is the first time I've done a video in a while. So I wanted to just say sorry about that. I've just been slammed with trying to keep up with my genetics class for my general biology major. Anyway, so for this video, we're going to be talking about best animated and best live action characters. So I'm going to be ranking characters, top 12 characters in live action and in animation on TV. And so this list we're only going to be looking at television shows or TV movies, not actual movies. So anyway, let's get started. So for best animated characters, number 12 we have Dipper. Dipper is the main character from Gravity Falls. He's the twin brother of Mabel, another main character in Gravity Falls. He finds this mysterious journal and tries to figure out who the author is while he's trying to solve the mysteries of the strange town of Gravity Falls, and they're staying with their Grunkle Stan. So he's pretty cool and funny. He's my favorite character. 11, we have Sabine from Star Wars Rebels. Sabine is a Mandalorian. She will be featured in Ahsoka as well, played by Natasha Borduzzo, something like that. And so she's pretty cool. Her past is gut-wrenching, but she's a pretty cool character. I love her arc. So anyway, yeah. Number 10, we have Beast Boy from Teen Titans. Beast Boy is one of my favorite characters from Teen Titans. And he's pretty cool. He's an animal shapeshifter. And he's a really good friend that never gives up on people. He didn't give up on Tara, Raven. And he doesn't just give up on. He didn't give up on his little team. So he's pretty cool. And so next we have Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Zuko's got a great redemption arc, one of the best, I think. And so he's a firebender in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Ultimately becomes good in the end. So next we have Raven from number 8, Raven, Teen Titans. She can move objects with her mind and is a healer and an empath, and she's pretty cool, and she's also a really cool fighter, and she can do astral projection and stuff like that. So she's pretty cool. So I love her. She's such a deep character, in my opinion at least. There's so much to her, and I like that. It used to be Starfire was my favorite Teen Titans character. And now it's Raven, because Starfire is just not very deep, in my opinion. So, number 7, we have Hera, also from Star Wars Rebels. She's one of my favorites from Rebels, and she's a Twi'lek pilot who falls in love with Kanan, the Jedi of the group, the leader of the group, and they have a son, which is kind of weird, and then and so she's really cool and kind, and she's like the mother. She's the heart of the crew and holds the group together. So number 6, we have Anne from Amphibia. Anne's the main character. She's played by Miranda Song, the voice, and she's really cool because she cares deeply about her friends. And she cares about the Plantors, which is the Frog family. Becomes best friends with Sprig, unlocks some gemstone blue powers, and so she is heart. She has a lot of heart, and her arc is epic and awesome. So number 5, we have Ezra from Star Wars Rebels. Ezra is the main character and a former con artist and thief that Kanan Jarrus took to train as a Jedi. And so he is actually last seen disappearing from the galaxy at the end of Rebels. But he becomes mature and he becomes a cool Jedi. So yeah. Number 4, we have Cole from Ninjago. Now, Cole is my favorite character from Ninjago, and he's pretty cool. I can't believe it didn't put Kai on this list, but Cole is the Earth Ninja. He seems to be the strongest and one of the most powerful. As he unlocks his Earth Punch and his Spinjitzu Burst, which are two abilities that only he has. So pretty cool, and the Earth Punch is actually unique to him. Like no other Earth Master has it, and no other Elemental Master has the Earth Punch ability, obviously, but ability are similar. So, number 3, we have Ron from Kim Possible. Ron is Kim's best friend and eventual boyfriend in the show. He's clumsy, but he has a Nick and Mole Rat Rufus, and he's pretty cool. So, he's my favorite character on that show. Number 2 is Toph from Avatar: Last Airbender. I love Toph. She's a blind earthbender who invents metal bending and does these amazing feats because she's blind. It's not despite, because she's able to see better than anybody, even though she can't really see. Number 1, we have Marco from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Marco is the best friend and eventual boyfriend of Star, the main character. So he's one of the lead characters in Star vs. the Forces of Evil. So first, best live action characters. Number 12, we have Katie from Alexa and Katie. Now, Katie is the best friend of Alexa, who supports her and encourages her no matter what. 11, we have Jane from Descendants 2. Now, Jane is the eventual love interest of Carlos, and she's the daughter of the fairy godmother. So she's pretty cool. She struggles with insecurity, but ultimately is confident in the end. So Addison from Disney Zombies, a white-haired teenage girl who doesn't feel like she belongs anywhere. And then Carlos from Descendants, who's played by the late Cameron Boyce, who's the son of Cruella de Vil. He's pretty cool. He's my favorite character on that show. Next, we have Zed from Disney Zombies, who's the main character and falls in love with Addison. So, Cleo from H2O, one of the mermaids, and Lewis, number 6, is her love interest. Number 5, we have Sean from Boy Meets World, who is the best friend of Corey. He's pretty cool. Gwen from Supergirl, who's the best friend of Kara Danvers, who eventually goes on to the future to joins the superhero team in the future. So he's pretty cool. I like him a lot. So number 3, we have Simmons from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So Simmons is one of my favorite characters from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Definitely the best female. And number 2, we have Fitz from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., who is my favorite character from that show and the best friend and eventual boyfriend and eventual husband of Simmons. So number 1, we have Will from Lost in 2018, Lost in Space. He is really cool. He's my favorite. So I figured these two lists out by looking at my top shows and figuring out who is the best, what's the best character from each show, and from there I decided who would be the best live action and best anime character. So I'm gonna go through those top shows since they've changed. So 14 is Boy Meets World. Number 13 is 2018 Lost in Space. It's a reboot of the original 1960s Lost in Space. Next we have Gravity Falls, an old cartoon on Disney. Alexa and Katie, which is a Netflix show about a girl who had cancer and her best friend Katie. And then we have WandaVision, the superhero show. Number 9 is Milo Murphy's Law, which is a spin-off of Phineas and Ferb. 8, Over the Garden Wall, Cartoon Network miniseries about two brothers who get lost in the woods called The Unknown. Highly recommended. Number 7, the original Teen Titans, not the new one. The new one's trash, but this is the old original. Number 6, Amphibia, which I mentioned, and from Amphibia Rocks, but Love that show. Number 5 is Kim Possible. You know Kim Possible. It's about a teen crime fighter. And then Star Wars Rebels. A show in between episodes 3 and 4 in Star Wars. Number 3, and just because it's a kid show doesn't mean it's bad. So 3 is Avatar, The Last Airbender. Number 2 is Ninjago, and number 1 is Star vs. the Forces of Evil. So that concludes it for this video today. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, send me an email. The email in the description column.